So clean start here. Quite a few interstate runners in this one, plus some good Victorian talent in this Victorian Open Mile Championship. So the interstaters looking for that $500 prize pool, also those invitational medals, plus the Victorian Championship medals on the line for our Victorian registered athletes. So it looks like the New South Wales runner there in Williams leading the way. Pike to the outside of him. Hadfield well positioned on the rails. Boyd not too far behind him, but a well-bunched field at the moment. Leeton deciding to sit at the rear of the field. First Open Championship here for Bart Leeton. We've seen him win so many junior championships in Victoria in recent years, but Leeton now stepping up to open ranks in this mile. So the most historic event on the Victorian Championship roster, it dates back to 1892 with Edwin Flack, the first winner. It's a who's who of Australian and international talent that have won this championship. So Matt Hussey has won 3 in a row, unfortunately not here tonight due to injury. But now we're seeing Shrinsos going through and setting the pace. So probably a slowest first lap, 66 for the long lap. That's 409 metres. So we're probably looking around that 4:10 mark at the moment. Shrinsos takes the lead. So Shrinsos, Carroll, Pike. Then we have Hadfield, perhaps the favourite here in that Victorian Championship, got the best seed time of the Victorians. Shrinsos at US College at the moment and ran so well at the Zatopek in December. And have to Shrinsos in the blue colours of Glenn Huntley leading the way. So it's Glenn Huntley, Box Hill, then the unattached runner there in Pike, then Knox. Then to the outside we've got Luke Burrows from Western Australia, one of our top seeds and potentially the race favourite. So on the rails, Williams. A little bit of a gap back to Riley Bryce. He's just back from a little trip to New Zealand where he ran a 151 in very tough conditions in Auckland. But now he is really starting to open up as we get into the 800 metre mark. Halfway through, that was the 64. So pace not super quick, so I'm expecting a real big kick down. Said Al Said just looking good on the outside there. A little bit of coming together of bodies as they go around the bend and they try to fight for those positions. But out the front, Shrinsos leads. Pike in next position. Hadfield looking dangerous. Now we're seeing Bibelet make his move down the side. Bryce is following him. Egadawade sitting nicely. Bunnage just off the back of him, and then Boyd and Leeton. So well-judged race here. This is going to be an exciting finish. We're not going to see the sub-4, unfortunately, tonight, but we're going to see a very, very enticing finish to this race. Shrinsos still controlling the pace out front. Pike getting a little bit edgy and he goes wide. Now we're seeing Burrows just stalking. He's looking good. So too is Hadfield. So now it is the smaller figure there in Adam Pike taking the lead. Shrinsos drifting back through the field, but Hadfield now looking dangerous. Burrows going with him. A few bodies now coming together, a few bit of mess there. But now we're seeing it really starting to open up. Williams is going very wide round the top bend. Into the back straight the last time. Pike leaning. Now Burrows starting to wind it up. In fact, there's a few winding it up here. Burrows starting to launch and he's looking the goods. So Burrows really strides it out. Hadfield trying to change. Williams going as well. Carroll stuck in the box there. Bryce starting to go nicely with Bibelet. But out front, Burrows, Williams, Hadfield in that order, then Carroll. Pike starting to drift back. Now we're seeing Rice really come into contention for the Vic Championships. But out front, the Western Australian, he's leading the way. $500 potentially coming his way for the win. Burrows looks around. Time check 3:59 now. But Burrows will take the win. Bryce will come through for his first Open Victorian Championship. Burrows takes it. $500. Williams, Bryce, Hadfield, Said Al Said, then Carroll, Pike, Bibelet, Boyd, Shrinsos, Egadawade, Bunnage and Leeton. So congratulations, Luke Burrows taking out the race. But Riley Bryce, his first Victorian Open Championship, taking out the prestigious mile here at Essendon.